Is it true that age is just a number? In Hollywood, that certainly seems to be the case. With many A-list couples boasting an unexpectedly large difference in age, it's clear that they don't see numbers to be an issue at all. Although celebrities tend to get away with a lot more when it comes to relationships, there does come a point when a certain age difference makes people uncomfortable. But what's the cutoff? Is it 10, 20, or 30 years? And what makes one age gap okay, while another one is labeled as inappropriate or even creepy? So let's get into it. I'm your host Bridget Shields, and here are the top 10 celebrity couples with concerning age gaps. Number 10, Cher and Alexander Edwards. At 76, the legendary songstress revealed that there was a new love in her life, and he happens to be 40 years younger than her. The icon stepped out in LA in November last week holding hands with 36-year-old Alexander Edwards, a music executive who shares a child with Amber Rose. The two of them split up in 2021 after a cheating scandal, but it's clear that Cher doesn't seem to mind the age gap after she tweeted, "Love doesn't know maths, it sees two hearts." She further confirmed their relationship by posting a photo of Alexander captioned with a red heart emoji, after a fan tweeted concerned messages saying that he could be taking advantage of his older girlfriend. She replied by saying, "As we all know, I wasn't born yesterday, and what I know for sure, there are no guarantees. Anytime you make a choice, you take a chance. I've always taken chances, it's who I am." Also, we know that by Cher's dating history, she tends to like them a little bit younger. But yes, 40 years is tough to wrap your head around. Number 9, Dane Cooke and Kelsi Taylor. It looks like Dane took some pointers from Leonardo DiCaprio when he started dating 18-year-old Kelsi in 2017. He was 44 at the time, so she's more than 26 years his junior. On their 1-year anniversary, the comedian posted a picture of himself with the singer and fitness instructor writing, "Kelsi, thank you so much for so many nights filled with laughter, days filled with creative thoughts and expressions, and mostly thanks for the love." She posted a picture as well writing, "I have the most amazing guy by my side with the sweetest of hearts. I love you with all of mine." In July of 2022, Dane proposed to Kelsi in York Beach, where they took their first trip together after 5 years of dating. The actor has heard his fair share of snarky comments about their relationship, and he said, "Being able to poke fun at it and have some jokes at our own expense, I think it prepared us for what was going to happen, which is that people were going to put us as a target, so if we make the joke first and we're laughing at it, you can't really hurt us with that." Number 8, Aaron and Sam Taylor Johnson. In 2009, Sam announced her engagement to Aaron, who's 23 years her junior. According to the Daily Mail, the two met on the set of Nowhere Boy, where Sam was the director. When talking about the age gap, the actor told Men's Health in a 2014 interview that she's such a young, beautiful soul that you wouldn't even know. The only thing that had fans slightly concerned is the timeline of when they met. The Hollywood Reporter said that he was 18 and she was 41 at the time. Fans have speculated that she knew the actor when he was younger because she was a family friend as well, but the claims appear to be baseless. Aaron said, "When I met Sam, I'd already lived a life far beyond that of most of my contemporaries, and I didn't relate to anyone my age. I just feel that we're on the same wavelength." For her part, Sam said, "We had this intense connection. He was very intense and absolutely mind made up. Still, there's no denying that he was a literal teenager when they first started dating." Number 7, Dennis Quaid and Laura Savoie. The actor's fourth wife is 39 years his junior. Dennis was 65 when he was first photographed with the then 26-year-old graduate student in May of 2019. He proposed in Hawaii in October of 2019, and they married in June of 2020. Obviously, they have a pretty massive age gap, but Dennis claims that it doesn't really bother either of them. He said, "It really just doesn't come up. There's just something timeless about us. We're partners in our relationship and in life." But this isn't the first time that he has romanced a significantly younger woman. He and his ex-girlfriend Santa Ozina turned heads when they began dating in late 2016, which probably had something to do with their 32-year age difference. Someone a whole lot closer to his age was Meg Ryan, although their marriage eventually ended when it came out that she had been having an affair with her co-star at the time, Russell Crowe. Number 6, Josh Duhamel and Audra Murray. The actor started seeing former Miss World America Audra Murray in 2019, when she was 25 and he was 46. Nearly 3 years later, he popped the question on her 28th birthday. Josh is 21 years older than Audra, and in 2018, he went on an episode of Dax Shepard's Armchair Expert podcast and explained why he was looking to date a younger woman after his split from Fergie. He said, "I want to have more kids in the next few years, so it's more about finding someone young enough to have kids. It's not as if I'm out there trying to just F anything. That's not who I am. I'm trying to find a girl that I can be with and have a family with." So obviously, he just really loves loves being a father to his son Axel and would love to have more children. Josh and Fergie welcomed their son in August of 2013, but called it quits on their relationship only 4 years later, although they have obviously both moved on and seem to be able to co-parent very well together. Number 5. Alec Baldwin and Hilaria Baldwin. These two met for the first time in February of 2011 at a New York City restaurant. Alec said, "My friend and I sat down outside and I turned to my left and I saw a woman who would change my life. Apparently he didn't ask for her number, instead he gave her his card and told her to call him." Hilaria said that she mustered up the courage to call him, and then they went on a date a few days later, and it didn't take long for sparks to fly. The couple moved quickly into a stable relationship despite the 26-year age gap. Hilaria told Beach magazine in a 2013 interview, "5 months into our relationship, we got an apartment together, then we started talking about getting married, then he proposed, then we got married, now we have a kid, so it all went quite fast." And the couple now shares 6 children together. Number 4. Madonna and Andrew Darnell. It looks like the Material Girl has swiftly moved on in her life after her 3-year relationship with 28-year-old dancer Malik Williams. This time she is rumored to be dating an even younger model named Andrew Darnell. 2 of them were photographed together over the Labor Day weekend and were spotted snuggling and cuddling. Madonna's new lover is a model by profession. At this point in time, he is only 23 years old, while Madonna is 64. So that means the 2 of them have an age gap of 41 years. He's even younger than Madonna's eldest daughter, Lourdes. In fact, they have the biggest age gap of anyone she's ever publicly dated. But fans know that being attached to someone multiple decades her junior is nothing new for Madonna. In fact, the singer is notorious for dating younger men and has only had 1 relationship with a man that was older than her. So at this point, it's clear that her taste in men is anyone under the age of 30. Number 3. Michael Douglas and Catherine Zeta-Jones. Although they may be 25 years apart, they happen to share the same birthday, September the 25th. The pair was introduced at the Deauville Film Festival in 1996. Speaking about that moment, Catherine said, "I had been told Michael Douglas wanted to meet me. I was a little nervous because I didn't quite know what he wanted to meet me about. For his part, Michael knew immediately that they would have a future together, but he was worried that a cheesy pickup line might have ruined his chances." Quote, "I said to her, after about half an hour, you know, I'm going to be the father of your children." And apparently that line worked because the 2 of them started dating not long after. Michael ended up proposing in 1999, a month after he confirmed rumors that Catherine was pregnant. The actress then gave birth to their son Dylan that same year, and the 2 were married in November of 2000. They briefly separated in 2013, but soon rekindled their relationship and are still going strong. Number 2. Nicolas Cage and Riko Shibata. The actress and his 5th wife, Riko Shibata, have an age gap of 31 years. They first met in Japan and made their relationship public in January of 2020. Because of the pandemic, they didn't get to see each other in person much that year, but Nicolas did end up proposing to her over FaceTime and sent her the ring via FedEx. Eventually, they tied the knot in Las Vegas in February of 2021. Speaking about their romance, Cage told Entertainment Tonight, "I thought she was stunning when I met her. We had a lot in common. She likes animals too, so I asked her, 'Do you have any pets?' And she said, 'Yes, I have flying squirrels.' She had 2 sugar gliders. I thought, that's it. This could work out." And it looks like it did, because in September this year, they welcomed their first child together, a baby girl they named August Francesca. And coming in at number 1, Pete Davidson and Kate Beckinsale. Although these 2 are no longer together, this was one of those big age gap relationships where the couple actually looked really good together. Romance rumors first started circulating about the couple after they got flirty at the Golden Globes in January of 2019. Although Kate is 20 years older than him, they seemed to get on well together and were able to match each other's energy, although they did end up splitting up in April of that same year. Then in January of 2020, Kate went on a date with a singer-songwriter called Goody Grace, who is 23 years her junior. Speaking about her dating life, Kate said, "I witness men constantly doing whatever they like, whether they're in relationships or deciding to buy a motorbike or getting a tattoo. It hasn't been interpreted as, why hasn't he had more children? Or is he ever going to decide to become a parent? Or why has he had so many girlfriends?" She argued that having fun as a woman over the age of 30 can feel a little bit like a political act, which is certainly a very interesting way to look at it. That's all for this list. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.